Happy and 40. Oh. So Soraya, we're sitting down and talking today for a series we're calling Timeless Connections. I've been in the industry for 31 years. I've been at Kayne for 25 years. And the reason why I thought this conversation would be so great is because we're bringing together two different generational perspectives. What I'm hoping it shows is how much we have in common, but also why fresh perspectives are important.
Hi, my name is Soraya Amir. I'm a marketing associate at Kayne Rudnick, and I joined the firm in 2022.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Gillman. I'm managing director of marketing and communications, and I joined the firm in 1999. So Soraya, what led you to work in finance and specifically in marketing and finance?
I've always been drawn to the analytical side of my brain, and I remember in college I took a lot of classes that were based around analytics, but they were thrown in with marketing too. So we would do these campaigns and try out new ideas, and then we would have to look at the reporting and look at how the projects performed, whether it was in social media, whether it was in websites or email campaigns, whatever it may be. And that's what I thought was so interesting about marketing in finance, is that you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get the creative side about implementing these projects and trying out new ideas and designing new things, but then also you get to look at the number side of things and see how successful you were. And if you weren't successful, why weren't you successful? So can you talk about a little bit what it's like being a woman in a male-dominated industry, specifically finance?
You know, being a woman within the investment industry has been a positive rather than a negative. I do think that women bring a certain perspective, a certain way of thinking of things that I've come to really appreciate. And so I think, just working at Kayne, it's just been very supportive. And I think women bring a lot to the table within this organization, which I think is also representative of how I think the industry is going as well. But have you felt like it's been different for you in being a woman? And
yeah, I think I do, but I also think I've been fortunate enough to have such strong woman mentors in my career so far, of course you being one of them. And I think just sitting at the table with so many strong woman leaders and voicing their opinion is inspiring, and it's great to see that as a young woman in her career. I think it's just instilled more confidence in me in my career and in my personal life.
Our whole team is made up of women, and I think that we are a very good example of how strong women can be within this industry, because I see our team dynamic. It's very supportive, it's very collegial, it's very safe. I think everyone feels safe bringing their ideas to the table, so it does make it a very dynamic and good environment to work in.
Yeah, I completely agree. I remember when I was in my interview process and I was just researching Kayne, and everything I read on the website and just talking to different people during the interviews, they would say, like, our people are our greatest assets. Like, I remember that I would just constantly hear that throughout the process. And I mean, I've only been here for almost 2 years, and it's so incredibly true. I even imagine, like, you're seeing all these people grow into these roles and succeed into their roles and just learn so many new things.
Soraya, you and I work together every single day. What is one thing that I've taught you in your time here at Kayne?
That's hard. I mean, we do work together every single day, and I learn something new from you every single day. I think one that sticks out the most, and I think you told me this on my first day, and you'll probably tell me an hour from now, is to be curious and to always ask questions, and no one knows everything. And it's not a weakness not to know everything. You're not supposed to know everything. You're supposed to be learning, and you're supposed to be challenged, and you're supposed to raise your hand and ask these questions. So what about you, Stephanie? Is there anything that you've learned from me that we work so closely together?
Yeah, I don't think you've ever called me Stephanie.
I don't know why. So what about you, Steph? What's something that you've learned from me? We work on all of our projects together on a daily basis. So what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, so much, but one of I could say my favorite thing about working with you is that you bring such a good energy and enthusiasm to whatever you tackle. And so and that's very infectious. So it's, whatever it is, and you come into my office or you show me something and you have such good enthusiasm for it that it's just hard not to also feel enthusiastic about it. And it's a good reminder that every project should be tackled with that level of enthusiasm, because I do think that's how you're going to get the best results.